basement. The name of his basement, the pretty face man.
Now to the good part.
And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, on the sidelines as well. And a quick look now at how the Memphis Grizzlies' schedule is shaping up. On Wednesday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Portland Trail Blazers. And then on Friday, they'll face off against Jamal Murray and the Denver Nuggets.
And for their matchup with Mexico City, that's one to mark on the schedule. It's their 5th game of the year, and we should start to see their lineups get sorted out.
Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. In its small and power forward, it'll be Flagg and Davis. Luka Doncic's out there with Irving, and it's Nowitzki in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Memphis, we've got Finley. Jones is out there with Jaren Jackson. Then it's Morant, and it's Gasol in at the center position. Oh, there's hope in the smell of hardwood in the air, Tim, which means it's time to tip off a new NBA season.
Yeah, Kevin, the excitement is in the air because it counts starting tonight. We heard all the previews, new faces, new places. We're through the preseason. Now we finally get to see how it's going to play out.
So glad you've joined us. This is going to be a lot of fun.
It is great to be here, Kevin. Can't wait.
Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
And if you give Luka just a sliver of daylight, this is what you get.
Pass to Finley. Jackson from long range. And it's Flagg with the rebound.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
It's Nowitzki on the wing. Six on the shot clock. Fades away. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. The Grizzlies off to a slow start. It's a 5-point game. And this matchup with the Mavericks is the first game of the NBA's regular season.
And last year, an entertaining season series between the two ended up battling to a draw.
Well, they gave us great matchups a year ago. Hopefully, that's the case again now.
Now, here's Doncic. Davis down low. Jackson on him. And Davis gets it to go.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Pass to Finley. Out to Morant to end the run. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And that three-point shot has really evolved for Ja, becoming a bigger part of his game.
Here's Flagg. Nowitzki outside. No good that time. Good D by Gasol. Morant passes to Jackson. Now Finley. Back to Morant. Outside Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
Oh, quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone.
In recent seasons, availability has been a problem for Ja Morant. Greg, dig into that a little bit.
Well, from a league suspension to multiple injuries, Morant has missed a significant amount of time, but we know when he's on the court, he's a game changer.
And here's Morant after Luka Doncic hitting the three. Morant against Irving. Now here's Morant. He started closer. He gets that one.
And no problem for Morant that close to the hoop. Once he gets inside, he makes it look easy.
Back to Irving. Misses the three. The Grizzlies have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Back to Jones. Pass to Finley. Lets it go from deep. And Davis pulls it down. And it's Davis with the ball for the Mavericks. To the right side. No good on the three. Memphis has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Jones drives in. Now here's Gasol. Over Davis. And there's Marc Gasol on the assist by Jones. It's all knotted up.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
And the basket by Nowitzki.
Man, you gotta respect Luka's passing skills. Just a multi-talented player who is all about sharing the basketball.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach of the Grizzlies. I asked him what his defense can do to nullify Kyrie Irving, and he said there's not much you can do against Kyrie. He's got a counter for everything you throw at him. He makes insanely difficult shots. We just have to make things hard on him and trust our help defense. Back to you.
Thank you, Allie.
All right, a chance to check out numbers for Doncic. Last season, he played outstanding. Last season, put up about 28 points per, 7 assists, and 8 rebounds. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively, and he has provided points pretty much every time they've needed him.
Now here's Gasol. Now Finley. Gasol, a screen on Doncic. That gives them the lead.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
The Mavericks have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. In the corner, Irving with it. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Pass to Doncic. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Out to Morant. Off target from 3-point range. The Mavericks trailing. Left side, Davis. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Davis has got his second bucket.
If Davis gets the ball there, forget about it. It's 2.
Here's Morant. From down in the low post, it goes. Here's Doncic. 5 points in the game. Outside, Davis. Back to Doncic. Fires for 3. Grizzlies with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And now a developing story in the NBA. Let's now go wide to Shams Charania, who is checking in with the details. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thank you, Kevin. The news out in Dallas involves the Mavericks' early season personnel changes. They wanted to take their backcourt to the next level and thought Kyrie Irving was the perfect man for the job. I've been told it was Kyrie's incredible ball handling skills, finishing ability, and championship pedigree that made him a must-get for this organization. It'll be very exciting to see how he elevates this offense.
Hey, Shams, we appreciate the report. Always some interesting news to find out about the NBA. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Some changes for Memphis. Santi Aldama's checked in for Jones. And it's Ty Jerome in for Michael Finley. And then for Dallas, Daniel Gafford's checked in for Flagg. And it's Klay Thompson in for Kyrie Irving. Mavericks trail by 6. You know, so much turmoil for the Mavericks last season, GA. Despite that, they were a win away from making the playoffs.
Yeah, they battled valiantly. But to go from the 2024 NBA Finals to the lottery, obviously disappointing. They're looking to make amends this season.
Now, Morant. Dirk Nowitzki missing from long range. Here's Aldama. The offensive rebound. And that one, good. And it's an 8-point Memphis lead.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Back to Doncic. Nowitzki outside, looking to end the run. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Morant outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Thompson in the corner. A three-pointer, no good. Memphis has gotten a lot of shots off from three-point land in the first quarter, but they're only 4 of 9. Morant against Thompson. Gasol. Rebounded by Gafford.
Well, that is a nice challenge at the rim. Really altered that shot.
Pass to Doncic. That 3 off the mark.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Here's Aldama. Still yet to score. And it's Morant missing.
He was bothered just enough to miss that shot. That's good work by the defense.
That's good from Doncic on the assist by Davis.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. All right, everyone. It's that time. Get up and get down for your ball player. Grizzlies with some changes. Brandon Clark comes in for Jaren Jackson. And it's Finley in for John Morant. Then for the Mavericks, Caleb Martin comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Anthony Davis. Now, here's Clark. Jerome passes to Aldama. Back to Jerome. Just 5 on the clock. Clark, a screen on Irving. Jerome, no good.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Doncic outside. That doesn't go either for Doncic. Memphis leading by 3. Pass to Finley. Here's Jerome. He's covered by Irving. Now Aldama. Gasol, a screen on Thompson. The Grizzlies with another miss. The Mavericks shooting 42% to begin this game. And here's Irving. Doncic with a screen for Irving. Can't tie it up as that one misses. And for Memphis, they're shooting 45% from the field early. Tim, pure basketball artistry. That's what Kyrie Irving embodied.
Well, Kevin, the combination of the ball handling, the finishing ability, impossible shot making. I'm not sure there's any player in the NBA who puts on a better show than Kyrie.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. The Grizzlies back among the top teams in the West after a down season in 2023-24. John Morant said, quote, "The confidence never left. As far as chemistry, we've been around each other for a while, and we know each other well. This is my team. I'm confident in my team every step of the way." Back over to you, Kevin.
They play with swagger. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Here's Irving after Memphis gets the 3. And the Mavericks another 3.
Well, you knew he wasn't going to let that 3 go unanswered. What a response from Kyrie Irving.
Outside, Gasol. Back to Jerome. Good, and the assist that time by Gasol. Mavericks trail by 3. Doncic with it. 7 points in the game. And he converts the layup. Doncic has got 9.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Grizzlies lead by 1. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Memphis.
They look to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
On the floor for Dallas, sharing the wing spots, it'll be Irving and Thompson. Daniel Gafford is out there with Jaime Jaquez. And it's Russell in at the point. Jerome deciding where to go with it. Irving against Pippen. Clark outside. And poor shot selection there. Not a high percentage look for him. Russell kicks to Irving. Pass to Jaquez. Thompson from long range drains the three-pointer. Thompson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And Thompson thrives in those catch-and-shoot situations.
Now Finley from outside the arc. It's good from long range. And the Grizzlies lead by 1.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 8. Can't hit from 12. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Offside Pippen. Goes up on the wing. The Mavericks pull it in. They host the Kings after this game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand.
Come to me, come to me.
Pass to Gafford. Dallas moving it around. Here's Hockett. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
Yeah, that's nice right there. Big man points in the paint for Hockett.
Here's Jerome. Aldama finds Clark. Now Finley. He's covered by Thompson. Now Finley for the 3. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. Russell passes to Hawkins. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
So that really showed you a lot of toughness right there. Hawkins willing that ball in.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry, and it's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to the center position. You look at the list of recent champions, it seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence who can also stretch the floor from deep.
Yes, certainly a nightmare to contain. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. Jones checked in for Pippen. Flag is checked in for Dallas. Let's take this chance to see which of last season's teams had the most second chance points in the league. In third, the Grizzlies.
This was a team that was really savvy when it came to getting position under the boards and then getting those offensive putbacks.
Yeah, and Hawkins Jr. has made a name for himself because of his effort level. He seems to play hard on every trip up the floor.
Here's Finley. 12 points for him. Outside, Jones. Pass to Finley. And Aldama has it in the corner. Jones kicks to Finley. Latrey. The shot, no good. Some solid defense there from Irving. Here's Flag. Now, here is Russell. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And this Grizzlies organization, Greg, not afraid to innovate.
Yeah, we see that with the offense they've implemented, different from just about any other team in the league. Rather than pick and roll, it's much more predicated on off-ball shifts and cutting.
Here's Finley. The Grizzlies with another miss.
It's a tough stretch for him right now. He may want to find a different way to stay involved.
Hawkins. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Jones has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. To the inside. Here's Clark. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That's on Daniel Gafford.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Gasol's checked in. Thompson, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Luka Doncic comes in for D'Angelo Russell. That one misses for Clark. So great for Cooper Flag. Both of his parents were college basketball players.
Yeah, and I love that Cooper's mom calls him string bean. Though at this point, he's a powerful young man. And he also has a twin brother, Ace, who's got some talent as well.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the match.
Right away, they showed us they weren't going to shy away from the mid-range game, and it's proving to be an effective tool for them.
And what about the collective effort so far from distance? Their shooters have been on point there.
You know, Greg, when Kyrie elevates off the dribble, it's a work of art.
He makes it look so easy, but that fluidity is the result of countless hours in the gym and perhaps an innate gift for the extraordinary.
Good on both.
And that's why you don't want to foul a guy like him. He is going to make those free throws.
Pass to Finley. And here is Clark. And the rejection by Gafford. Now, here is Irving. Gafford sets the pick for Irving from deep three-point land. They get the rebound. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Drops in the tray. Thompson's got 6 points in the quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Memphis moving that ball around. Gasol on the wing. Pass to Jerome. And it's good. The time running down on the shot clock. Jerome's got 5.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
And it's Doncic missing.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
And with that, the Maverick lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Finley. Thompson outside. Back to Irving. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. He's got 12.
Well, he has no problem creating offense for himself, really, in any situation. Kyrie can put up points in a hurry.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Grizzlies making a switch here. Morant's checked in. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Dallas. Russell comes in for Irving. On defense, the Mavericks. Pass to Clark. Now here's Gasol. Covered by Gafford. Morant passes to Gasol. Mavericks with the rebound. Gafford's got 7 rebounds in the game. Bounce pass, Russell. Doncic looking it over. 6 to shoot. Back to Nowitzki. Fires the 3. Gasol pulls it in. Gasol's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Jones. Jerome, a screen on Doncic. Jones, the pass to Jerome. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. Jerome's got 5 points in the quarter. Doncic against Morant. Here's Gafford. Nowitzki finds Doncic. Oh, Doncic with a confident 3-ball.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitor.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Jones with it. He's picked up by Russell. Shot from 12. Dirk Nowitzki with the rebound. Mavericks leading by 7. To the paint. Here's Gafford. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. They get Marc Gasol. And Tim, you think about rim running centers. Daniel Gafford typifies that type of player.
Yeah, Kevin, he's a great finisher. He knows when to dive at the rim. And what you like with Gafford is that he's willing to meet you there defensively as well.
The first one falls. You know, the pregame routine is something I know you embraced, and we see that with guys like Curry and Durant. We've heard a lot about what they do. What was the most important part of your pregame regimen, Tim?
Well, you know, Kevin, for me, I was really going to be judged based on catch-and-shoot percentages. Can I get off threes, and can I make threes? So for me, it was all about high-volume three-point shooting before the game, getting comfortable from every spot on the floor where I may get a shot.
And same routine every game?
Every game, same thing, and I made sure, of course, I finished on that make.
Wow. Now, here's Gasol. He has 6. With the step back. Morant bullies his way inside.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Pass to Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
And here's Pippen. No scoring in this one. Morant outside. Gasol trying to free himself up. Off with the layup.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Gafford misses.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
There is no doubt about it. They'd love to have that one back.
Pass to Gasol. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Out to the wing. And here is Doncic, guarded by Pippen. And they double up Doncic. Thompson for the triple. Here's Flagg. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Flagg's got the lead up to 9 now for Dallas.
And Kevin, they dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Here's Morant. In the center of things, Morant.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Doncic kicks to Nowitzki. Dallas moving it around. Doncic outside. Out to Thompson. Fires from deep. Gasol pulls it in. Gasol's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's the lob to the hoop.
My goodness. Save that. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. Mavericks leading by 5. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. You know, you got to be impressed with the size and athleticism of this Mavericks front court, Tim.
And now the addition of Cooper Flagg at small forward. So in addition to all the length and mobility they already had, this now makes them the match of any team in the league in that regard.
Jaren Jackson. He's checked in for Memphis. Finley comes in for Scottie Pippen. Then for the Mavericks, Davis is checked in for Daniel Gafford. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Klay Thompson. .12 left in the first half. Nowitzki outside. Pass to Flag. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got 3 assists now in this one.
Ready for the feed. Cooper Flag is a player. You have to run off that shot.
Now here's Jones. Jackson looking it over. Here's Finley from downtown. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 three-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
Here's Nowitzki. It's Dirk getting it done inside.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Gasol a screen. Morant with a wide open look. And the Grizzlies check on 2 more.
An offensive juggernaut. Really, Morant is capable of getting it done from just about anywhere.
In the corner, it's Flag. 3 seconds left. No good. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Mavericks on top. They're up by 5. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the 3rd quarter.
Welcome to halftime, and after 2 quarters played, some ground to make up for the Memphis Grizzlies. What's most important in a situation like this?
Staying focused, locked in, and not getting sick or distracted.
Yeah, like the kids on those smartphones, they're constantly on those phones and all those things, man. Not paying attention. Right, Jack? Jack?
Huh? Oh, so I was sending a text. What'd you say?
Kids these days. And looking back on that first half, it certainly hasn't gone as planned for the Grizzlies.
They're playing too casual, not being aggressive, not getting to the line. They're doing some other things well, but not that.
You know what I'm looking at? Free throw disparity. That's a difference in the game. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the 3rd quarter.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Jackson is out there with Jones. Then there's John Morant. Then there's Finley. And it's Gasol at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Dallas shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Doncic, no good.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you, guys. We know Kyrie Irving is going to get his buckets, but he wants to keep everyone involved. He said, what's worked for me is allowing others to shine their light in their own capacity, encouraging them to do so, and then, when it's my turn, just flourishing in that role. Back to you.
He does it well. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Now here's Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Fades back. That's in, and the Dallas lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Marc Gasol.
Looking for a little extra style points right there with the fadeaway.
Morant against Irving. On the wing, Doncic. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That is his first foul of the game. Personal foul. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Pass to Finley. Memphis moving that ball around. Outside Jackson. Al Gasol for the lead. And Davis pulls it down. On the wing, Doncic. Started by Finley. Lets the three fly. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
Morant against Irving. And that one's good. Morant's got 15.
How about the handles from the young fellow? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
Nowitzki against Gasol. Trying to end the drought. No good on that one.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
We've known about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s defensive acumen, but GA much improved as a scorer as well.
Yeah, her range out beyond the arc and his handle, I think it's underrated. One of the top two-way bigs in our league.
That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Nowitzki. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Finley can't get it to go.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second. And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more.
Now here's Morant. 15 points in the game. The shot, no good. Morant against Doncic. Nowitzki sets a screen for Doncic. Looks for Nowitzki, gets it to him. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. 11 points in the game. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
Chance here to check out the stats for Morant. Coming off a terrific season. Put up about 23 points per, 7 assists and 4 rebounds. And he's also a bit of a stopper defensively. They put him in, and their defense really tightens up.
And that's such a valuable tool for this team. His defense can really shift the momentum.
On defense, the Mavericks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. On the wing, Jackson. He's got 5. 5 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. The Grizzlies with another miss. Dallas has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Irving, a screen on Jones. Pass to Doncic. His three-pointers off the mark.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Jackson kicks to Gasol. Plays it up and banks it in. Gasol's got 12.
He has been in a great flow tonight, converting at a high rate.
Irving passes to Nowitzki. Davis setting the pick for Doncic. And the three off target.
But still, eventually, you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Morant looking around. Outside for Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. And now a 4-point Grizzly lead.
The defense collapses on Morant. Smartly, he's able to find that open three-point shooter.
Back to Irving. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The Grizzlies have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Pass to Morant. Here's Finley. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
And the advantage they have starting to increase. Things are coming together for them at a really opportune time.
And they need to stay aggressive on defense so they can protect that lead with everything they've got.
Here's Flag. 8 points for him. Dallas again missing. Now here's Morant. Pass to Finley. Outside, Jones. Here's Finley. And 2 points for him over Davis. Finley can't get it to go.
Yeah, he probably shouldn't have taken that shot there. The defensive intensity was all over.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
So far, he hasn't done a lot of damage from three. Only had that one in the first half.
Morant outside. Gasol finds Jackson. Here's Finley. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. So, Tim, I'm sure it's hard to pick one, but who would you call the most underrated player right now in the NBA?
I think it's Pascal Siakam, and I have felt that way for a few years. I just think you're talking about someone who has great energy, plays both ends of the floor, and is a matchup nightmare because of his versatility.
And began kind of in oblivion. He had to play some time in the G League and work his way up.
Became the most improved player in this league.
Yeah, and Finley brings a lot of athleticism to that position, can throw it down as well as stroke it from deep.
Jerome, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. And Dallas with a change here, too. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Flag. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And now, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that led the NBA in block shots last year. In third, the Grizzlies.
And when you look at their block totals from last year, I really love how this team protected the rim.
Mavericks trail by 9. Outside, Davis. The three for Doncic. Can't hit that one.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up.
The Grizzlies with another miss. It's been a pretty tough stretch for them.
And this will be an important possession. It's really essential. They put a stop to this run, and the best way to do it is by great execution. And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Thompson in the corner. Over Finley. Knocked loose.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. Finley's got the lead up to 11 now for Memphis.
And Finley finding the hot hand, efficient from pretty much any spot on the floor.
And they double up Doncic. And here's Davis for three. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Davis has got 7.
When you can shoot over the top of people and hit a high percentage from out there, you are in rare company.
Memphis moving that ball around. Morant outside. Outside Jackson. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Jackson's got 8 here in the quarter.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there. Great at jumping into action on these plays, saving that possession for his team.
Over to the left wing. Here's Finley. He's covered by Thompson. And Finley gets it to go.
Well, he has dictated the tempo this entire quarter, getting basically whatever he wants offensively.
Down low, here's Doncic. Forcing his way inside. Doncic.
It'll take more than that to knock Luka off his spot.
Pass to Jerome. Back to Morant. It doesn't go for him. Nice D from Doncic. Irving attacking, lays it up off the glass. 14 points for Kyrie Irving.
That's one of the things that makes Kyrie so special. His ball handling, it's elite.
Morant passes to Jerome. And here is Gasol. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Got the ball right inside. Such a well-timed pass.
Doncic kicks to Nowitzki. Out to Doncic. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dirk Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Morant passes to Jerome. Back to Morant. It's hauled in by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside, Davis. Doncic outside. That's Nowitzki at the elbow. 5 on the clock. That one falls. Now just a 4-point Memphis lead.
And the defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
Pass to Jackson. There's the 3. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Well, he has been pretty much unstoppable this quarter, and his team is thriving as a result.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Nowitzki against Gasol. Rejected by Gasol. Finley the pass to Jackson. And the layup's good off the glass. And now it's a 9-point Grizzly lead.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
And here's Doncic from the arc. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Memphis. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll get you back to the action after this break. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, he made it look simple, but that's not always easy to execute.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Thompson and Flagg are the forward. D'Angelo Russell out there with Doncic. And it's Gafford in at the center, filling out the middle. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Gasol, a screen on Doncic. Free, Pippen, no good on the shot. Dallas shooting here about 46% for the game. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And now Jones running the floor all by himself. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Memphis?
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
Well, and how about the damage they've done attacking the basket? The defense has had no answers for how to slow them down in that area. I love the aggressiveness.
And the first one drops. Dallas making a switch here. Christie's checked in. And so Jones nails both of them.
And having a big man like him who's efficient from the line used to be a luxury, but it's becoming more and more common.
Christie with the screen on Jerome. Russell dishes to Doncic. Luka making it look so easy inside.
Wow, what a smart play. He recognizes the smaller defender on it and takes it right to the rim.
Jerome passes to Pippen. Pass to Gasol. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
An excellent production tonight from Gasol. His numbers being called, and he is not disappointed.
Here's Gafford, defended by Gasol. Gafford passes to Doncic. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Well, with Luka Doncic, we're talking about a 6'6", 230-pound point guard, tough to contain when he's aggressive.
Dante Exum, he's checked in for Dallas. That free throw good from Doncic.
The all-around game of Doncic is impressive. A walking triple-double threat every night.
Jerome passes to Pippen. Pass to Gasol. Shoots over Gafford, and it's wide right. It's off the rim. Mavericks trail by 6. Doncic outside. And Jones sends it back. Pippen outside. Now Jerome. Back to Pippen. Pass to Gasol. Lets a floater go, and it's good on the way up.
And, you know, we may see Gasol all over the court, but he's still best inside. Has an array of post moves, plus a beautiful touch.
Now, here's Doncic. Luka blows right through the contact.
Oh, that's nice. He's got the size, and he used it.
Jerome passes to Gasol. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Daniel Gafford.
And what you like about Gasol, he can put up big numbers, but he also does the little things that don't always show up on the stat sheet.
First free throw is good. Jaren Jackson's checked in for the Grizzlies. And Dallas also making a switch. Davis is checked in for Exum. And so Marc Gasol nails both of them.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
And Gafford throws it down.
Getting everyone involved. Russell operating the offense like a seasoned vet.
Outside Pippen. Jerome with the screen for Pippen. Pass to Jackson from deep. It's hauled in by Doncic. Doncic has got 7 rebounds in the game. Russell with it. Now Doncic guarded by Jerome. And a wide open look for flag. Off target from outside. And Jerome has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. They've led by as many as 11 points. Jackson a screen on Russell. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Davis finds Russell. Pippen with the steal. On the wing, Jones. Pass to Jerome. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got 5 assists in the game. Outside, Davis. Out to Russell. In the corner, it's flag. From past the arc. Grizzlies with the rebound. Pippen, the pass to Jerome. Now here's Jackson. Over Davis. Here's Gasol, and finished off by Gasol.
Yeah, and it doesn't take much elevation for Gasol to throw one down, of course, unless somebody's standing right in his way. That dunk is going to be easy money for him.
Here's flag. Dallas moving the ball around. And here's Doncic from the arc.
Oh, he is off from deep. Maybe it's time to look for another option.
Pass to Jones. Here's Pippen. Jackson finds Jones. Gasol, a screen on Doncic. Jerome. And a miss there on the triple. Mavericks trail by 10. Doncic outside. It's Davis on the wing. Defended by Gasol. Gafford passes to Russell. Bucket is good. Russell's got it back down to within single digits for the Mavs.
Yeah. Fearless move by Russell, just challenging the defense, going right to the heart.
Jerome passes to Jackson. Over Davis. Jackson misses. For Dallas, they've gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Doncic outside. Banked in off the glass. Doncic has got 28.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Jerome passes to Pippen. Gasol inside. Covered by Gafford. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Some changes for Memphis. Santi Aldama's checked in for Jones. Finley comes in for Pippen. And it's John Morant in for Ty Jerome. Then for the Mavericks, Nowitzki comes in for Flagg. And it's Kyrie Irving in for D'Angelo Russell. Here's Aldama. Here's Morant. Up and in on the layup. 17 points for John Morant.
Yeah, that's the endless energy of John Morant. There's no denying that man.
Davis looking for an opening. Pass to Gafford. Nowitzki with the screen on Morant. And here's Doncic from the arc. Finley with the rebound. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. Now here's Morant. Covered by Irving. Outside for Jackson. Aldama passes to Morant. Back to Aldama. For Davis. Aldama can't hit.
Wait, it didn't go that time, but that's a shot he should feel confident in taking.
Irving finds Doncic. Takes the three. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Back to Morant. Shoots the three. It's rebounded by Dallas. Davis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Doncic dishes to Nowitzki.
Love when Nowitzki finishes with the dunk, showing some outstanding lift on that one.
Jones checked in for Santi Aldama. The Mavericks also with the sub. Flagg is checked in.
And for his size, Nowitzki's abilities as a shooter are really special. This guy can knock it down as if he played in the backcourt. Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Mavericks trail by 7. Doncic outside. Nowitzki. And the rejection by Jackson. Now Morant. Flagg with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 7. Nowitzki with the screen on Morant. Here's Doncic. It misses. Here's Finley. Morant outside. Now Jones. Morant outside. 4 on the shot clock. 18 feet away, and down it goes.
And you want to prevent Ja from driving to the rim, but you gotta also contest him at the mid-range and just hope it doesn't go in.
Now here's Doncic. Launches it. That one misses.
He's been way off the mark in this second half. Just unable to get any kind of rhythm going.
Here's Finley. Guarded by Doncic. Jackson outside. He'll put it up there. Now Morant. Another shot. Jackson outside. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant.
Oh, those kinds of unforced mistakes will drive any coach nuts.
Mavericks trail by 9. Dirk with the 3.
And few big men can shoot it like Nowitzki.
And for Memphis, they're shooting around 37% in the fourth quarter. The minutes starting to wear on them. Here's Finley, guarded by Doncic. Hands off. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting well. They're at 45%. No good.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
He just wants the ball more than anybody else on the floor, and it's ending up in his hands as a result.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. They've led by as many as 11 points.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
And this is where you really want to be mindful. No turnovers, no sloppy play.
Dallas calls timeout. 35 seconds left in the fourth. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
I mean, it's iffy that there's enough time to even get a quick shot and a foul.
Now Doncic. Flag. Up again. Oh, sticks the putback.
Such a presence inside with the ball in his hands. Good decision by Dirk to put it right back up.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Paint looking very thin now, Greg, with very few ticks of the clock remaining.
They'll need something special to happen, and it needs to happen fast.
And an intentional foul right there. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Yeah, making all of their free throws right now, it's a great way to extend the lead.
And the Mavericks call time here. They trail by 7. Guys, what do you think?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, you're going to have to play this out, take pride in every possession because they are critical at this point.
Nowitzki.
What confidence from Nowitzki, managing to get his shot off. Wow, still drawing contact.
Shooting for Dallas, Dirk Nowitzki, 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that trims the lead to 6. And so Nowitzki nails both of them. And he commits the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Team is in the game. At the line for Memphis, John Morant, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. Luka Doncic. No good from 3. And they go to the intentional foul.
Personal foul. At the line for Memphis, John Morant. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. And the second of 2 is good. That makes it a 7-point lead. So it's Memphis picking up the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Marc Gasol.